guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing really well. Today we're doing a little bit of a different video. I have done one of these before, but I thought since we're coming into the new season, I've sort of switched a few things up and I'm on like a mini, I'm going to say health kick. It's not really a health kick in terms of like losing weight or trying to get fitter and stuff like that. It's more of an internal health kick, and I'm trying to do it to kind of boost my motivation and boost my productivity and just make me feel a lot fresher and just ready for the summer. And yeah, I was just feeling a bit meh. I feel like I hit a bit of a wall, especially coming back from holiday. I feel like I always have to like mix things up a little bit just to keep me going and give me that push, because I kind of like just switch into holiday mode, and when I come back to try and get on the ball with things again, I'm a little bit slower. So I've switched a few things up in my morning routine for summer, for being back from holiday, just to kind of give me that little boost. So I thought we could spend this morning together and go through my little mini morning routine. As a lot of you will probably know, I do work for myself. So a little backstory if you are new, I am a freelance social media manager and also content creator over on TikTok and obviously on here. So yeah, I'm lucky enough to work for myself. I feel super grateful and blessed that I do that. But with that comes a lot of like discipline and self-motivation, because you haven't got to be anywhere at a certain time. So it's like you're the only one that can drag yourself out of bed and get yourself going. So yeah, I've had to kind of work on my morning routine in a way that works for me and my work and my lifestyle. So I'm going to stop blabbering now. First things first, when I get up, always is my skincare. So morning skincare for me sort of like just sets me up for the day and gets me ready, and I just really enjoy it. It's like that time is just for me, and as you can probably tell from my voice, I am still half asleep. So it's really nice to just have this time to sort of adjust, wake up, get yourself ready for the day, and I just absolutely love it. I did go through a phase of not like washing my face and doing my skincare in the morning to try and help with my acne. That's a method that I've seen a lot of online, but I really hated it because I just love like the ritual of doing your skincare in the morning. So I do double cleanse morning and night, which may seem a bit excessive to some people, but this is what I do, this is what works for my skin and my acne. So these are my two cleansers that I use every single morning. I start with this Bioma cleanser, and it just gives your skin a real nice cleanse. It makes my skin feel so soft and clean, and it's just really, really gentle. And it's nice to use a double cleanser because when you go in with something a little bit stronger, like my Obagi, for example, my Derma cleanse, I just feel like that gives it a better cleanse when it's already had a pre-cleanse, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Bioma cleanser. So I try and cleanse my face with each cleanser for about 1 minute. So I give my skin a really, really good deep cleanse and get those pores really nice and fresh. So then next up, I'm going to go in with this Obagi cleanser. It's the Derma Cleanse Daily Care Foaming Cleanser. I absolutely love this. I get a lot of questions about these Obagi products because I show myself using them on my TikTok, and if you suffer with acne, I would definitely recommend trying them out. I've paired these products with obviously some like small little lifestyle tweaks as well. So I can't be sure if it's just the products alone. I think paired with supplements and other sort of like healthy lifestyle changes that I'm sort of slowly making, which I'm going to show you in this little morning routine. I feel like the combination has really, really helped my skin out, and obviously I've been getting skin peels and stuff like that too. So obviously I can't say for certain that it's the products alone, but paired with everything else I've been doing, I have seen a huge difference in my breakouts, my acne and my skin texture and everything like that. And I am really happy with them, so I will be repurchasing them over and over again. They're just really strong, powerful products. So if you have been struggling with acne and your skin, definitely recommend trying them out. They are expensive products, but in my opinion they are worth it. And what I'd recommend is sort of what I did, is just like buying them in stages. So maybe buy one month, test it out, see if you can see the difference on your skin, and then maybe the next month invest in another one and sort of build your collection up like that. Because they are so expensive, buying the whole range in one go would be a big hit. So maybe just like test one per month out, and see how you get on with them yourself. Okay, so after the double cleanse in the morning, I will then use my Obagi Cleansiderm Pore Therapy. This is probably one of my favourite products in the whole Obagi range that I have purchased. I've spoken about this product before because I just absolutely love it. I have never ever used another product that gives me the same feeling that this one does. It literally feels like your skin is being cleaned from the inside out, which is what they actually say. Their little like slogan catchphrase type thing that they put on their leaflets and stuff is, I think it's like tackling acne from the inside out, which just makes so much sense, because if you use this product you'll know exactly what I mean. You run it across your face and afterwards it feels like your face is really cold and like tingly because it feels that clean. So I just give it a shake and get a cotton pad and just 2 pumps on here, and you just wipe it over your face like a toner, and it just helps skin texture, it helps scarring, and it just gives your pores like a really deep clean. Okay, at this point my skin and my breakouts and stuff start to look quite red and inflamed, so if you've picked up on that, that's probably why. It's the products, they're obviously so strong that they do kind of get it tingly, but by about midday they calm down a lot. But anyway, next up, after the pore therapy, I go in with my moisturiser, which is again Bioma. I absolutely love this brand. I feel like this brand really complements Obagi, because Obagi obviously have really strong actives in their products, and Bioma is sort of the opposite. It's sort of about like protecting your skin barrier, and it has really sort of like protecting, nourishing like niacinamide and other few things in here that are just really good for like your skin barrier and your skin health. So it sort of supports it when you're using really strong products, which is why I've been loving it. And this is also a gel moisturiser, which I always use because my skin is really oily and clogged, like easily clogged. So a gel always for me. I just put a couple of pumps of this on my face and it really sort of soothes it and calms it down after being basically attacked by really strong chemicals. And it just, oh, it feels so nice. And it gives your skin a nice sort of like glow as well, I noticed. So I rub that in. And then at this point, I will brush my teeth to let the moisturiser sit in a little bit before my next skincare step. The next step in my morning skincare routine, I have only been using for the past few months, and it was a step that I never ever used to include, which now looking back I just cringe at myself, because it's so, since like learning the importance of it, I've been a bit like hyper aware of it now, and it's something that I just can't imagine not using now. So thinking back to when I didn't, it's just like the damage I was causing, especially because I've got acne prone skin. And that is of course SPF. I use SPF 50 every single day. This is again Obagi. I picked this up from the clinic when I got my skin peels. I probably wouldn't purchase this again, I'm going to be totally honest, because it leaves a really thick white cast. So when I've rubbed it in and everything, I've got the white mark on my face for like at least an hour after I've applied it, and it was really expensive. I think this was about 50 or 60 pounds, which is just insane. So I don't think I'll be repurchasing this product again. It does the job obviously, but I think there's nicer SPFs that you can use that don't leave the white cast and are a lot cheaper, so I think I'm going to be using those next time. But yeah, I just apply this over my moisturiser to give myself protection. I have noticed the difference so much with like acne scarring and like the texture of my skin. And since I'm using a retinol now as well in the evenings, it's so important to use an SPF especially. So yeah, SPF 50 every single morning, even when I know it's just going to be a work from home day and I'm not leaving the house. It's so important to put this on, because even like at windows and stuff like that, the rays can still come through. So yeah, we put our Factor 50 on, nice and protected from any damage that can be caused. Now as well, I'm sort of like, I'm 26 in September, so I'm kind of working on like anti-aging and like prevention of any wrinkles or damage. We're sort of like getting on the other end on our way to 30 really, so I've been trying to step up my anti-aging in my morning and evening skincare routine. After I finished up with my skincare, I come straight into the dressing room, and over the past few months I've been trying this little thing where, I say trying this little thing like it's new and innovative, but I feel like it's I've just noticed my shoe rack hanging out, by the way. Really messy, still haven't fully sorted everything out after our holiday, which sounds awful because we've been back a couple of weeks now. But yeah, as I was saying, I find when I'm trying to exercise in the morning, which is what I've been trying to stick to over the past few months, I find that doing my skincare, coming straight into the dressing room and literally whacking out my gym clothes or like my workout stuff, and just getting straight into them, it kind of just doesn't give myself the opportunity to talk myself out of exercising or going to put on like my joggers and a jumper, because usually what I'd reach for first thing in the morning, because I work from home as I said, is like really comfy baggy joggers or like a big slouchy jumper, some baggy trousers, that kind of thing. So I kind of just whack my gym stuff out on here and then I just get straight into it, and it doesn't give me that opportunity to basically talk myself out of going for whatever reason. So today I'm going to put on just a little black set. It's not a matching set, but these are just some gym leggings from H&M, and then I was in Primark over the weekend. I actually filmed a little mini haul over on my TikTok if you wanted to go and see what I picked up, but in that little haul I got some of these like little stretchy basics. I'm going to open this blind so that we get a bit more light in here. It's a bit better, but yeah, they're just like a little stretchy basic crop top, so I'm just going to whack that on. It's really cloudy outside today, so I think I probably will have to stick a jumper on over this, but yeah, I'm going to get changed now.
Like the fruit.
So one of the first things I do when I get downstairs into the kitchen is fill up my humongous flask bottle that I think I've spoken about on either TikTok or YouTube combined about 75 times, because I literally love it that much. This has changed the game for me. I'm one of those people that drinking water just doesn't come naturally to me. It's not something that I love to do, whereas like Sam, he absolutely loves water. Like he literally drinks so much water because he just loves drinking it, whereas I'm not that type of person. Especially now I work from home, I've struggled with that even more in the past. So I bought myself one of these, and ever since I have been drinking the most water. I fill it up with one of this is a Fox water jug. We absolutely love this. It's like basically like a sustainable water filter. It's like plastic free. They're really, really good. But this is like 2.2 litres, and this takes a whole one of these. So I fill it up with loads of ice, and I find that if I'm sitting at my desk upstairs and this is just by my side, it's like a comfort water bottle. It's literally like an emotional support water bottle. If you've seen those TikToks, then you'll know exactly what I'm on about. But if it's just near me like that, I find myself just taking sips from it like throughout the whole day without even thinking about it, through like boredom or procrastination. So I always make sure I've got this by my side, and it just makes sure that I'm drinking as much water as possible. See, look, that's completely empty now. And then top it up with ice. As well, what I absolutely love with these bottles is that when you put ice in there, it literally stays in there, like it doesn't melt for hours and hours, and it keeps your drink so fresh and so nice and ice cold, which is why I think it's made it easier for me to drink the water too. So yeah, first thing in the morning I will fill this up, and it's like a bit of a mission for me to make sure that I drank the whole thing by about 3 o'clock, and then I'll fill it up again at 3 o'clock and try and finish it before I go to sleep, which I'm not going to lie often leads to me waking up in the middle of the night needing a wee, but as long as I'm drinking as much water as I possibly can, I feel so much better in myself for doing that. So next up in the morning, this is part of like my new little regime, my new little morning routine. I have started going for an hour-long walk every single morning. This morning I don't think it's going to be as easy as it has been because the weather is shocking. It's really, really grey, really cloudy, and it's been really nice and sunny, which has just made it so much easier to get up and go for a walk because you get that like boost of energy, I feel like, when the sun's out. But we're still going to do it. We're going to be held accountable and we're going to go out for our walk. And I've just gotten into this because I feel like when I lived in Sheffield, when I was at uni, and I lived in the city, I just feel like you walk so much without even thinking about it. Like if you've got an appointment, you have to walk to it. Because I didn't have a car, it was like a non-negotiable, like I had to do it. And I just used to feel so much more toned and energetic, and I just feel like it made the world of difference. So I've been incorporating that into my morning routine, waking up, going straight for a walk, and then usually what I was doing before the last few weeks was waking up and going straight to the gym. Sorry, my hair looks really odd today. I keep catching a glimpse of it. Excuse the hair. But yeah, what I was doing before this new little walking routine is I would wake up, put my gym clothes on and head straight to the gym. But I've replaced the first thing in the morning gym sesh with an hour-long walk. And I then go to the gym in my like lunch break, my lunch hour. I then go to the gym, and it's also been sort of forcing me to take a lunch break because, as I said earlier, I work for myself. I don't have anyone to sort of answer to necessarily. I haven't been taking breaks. I haven't been taking a lunch break. I've literally been coming down, making a quick lunch, taking it up to my desk, sitting, eating and working, which is just not good. So I feel like if I've shifted my gym session along a little bit, to take it in my lunch break, then I have to take a lunch break. So yeah, I'm doing an hour-long walk first thing in the morning, and then I'm going to the gym probably like 4 or 5 times a week. I'm trying to anyway, just for like my energy levels. I just feel so much better for doing it. So we're gonna get our jumper on because I think we're gonna need it today, our trainers, and head out for a walk and get our steps in for the day. So I've gone for jumper around the waist because even though it's really cloudy and grey outside, it looks really cold, to be totally honest. But once I get going, I get really warm. So we're going for the jumper around the waist look. I'm going to put my AirPods in and then we're going to get going. I feel like I'm procrastinating now because I'm feeling really tired this morning. Sometimes I will make like a coffee to take with me on my little walk, but I think I'm going to wait until I get home to make a coffee this morning. So yeah, let's go for it. Let's get our steps in. So I've just got back. The kettle has just boiled. I'm making myself a well-needed coffee. Yeah, I feel really refreshed and ready for the day after my walks. I always feel like really energized, and even on the days where I don't want to go for a walk and I'm dragging myself out of bed, when I get home I feel so much better for going on one. So yeah, I'm proud of myself that I managed to go for one today. I'm just retrieving my glass out of the dishwasher to go and wash. I bought this glass from B&M, and I don't know if anyone's the same, but when I buy a new glass or a new mug, I have to have every single drink in it throughout probably the next month or so. I literally like fixate on it and I just have to use it all the time. So I'm just going to wash this glass up and then I can put my coffee in it. As well as making myself a coffee, I'm sticking to my new little juicing routine. and I'm going to make myself one this morning. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to put in it. And I've basically just been using this. Hang on a minute. Yeah, so I've basically just been using juicing as a way of getting myself some more goodness, some more antioxidants and vitamins and that kind of thing. It's in a bid to really just try and feel healthier, look healthier in my skin. And I've read about the benefits of juicing online, so I decided that it was something that I wanted to go for. I actually spoke about this in my last vlog, and I did buy myself a juicer. So I'm going to make myself a juice this morning. I'm going to put in it grapefruit, celery, kale, spinach, and I think I might use some apples as well. That's kind of been like my go-to. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm not going to come on here and make out that I love the taste of the juice, because I would be lying, but I just find it so much easier to down a juice rather than to like chug and down like a smoothie with bits in. I kind of got like a phobia of bits, like I just can't do it. So I'm gonna grab 2 apples and literally just chop the top off and the bottom. Just try and cut the core out. I don't take the skin off or anything. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do that or not, but this is just how I've been doing it. So this is everything washed and prepped that's going in today's juice. I've got 2, I think that was 2 apples or 3 apples, 2 little mini green apples, half a grapefruit, and then in here I've got some celery. I've got 5 sticks of celery, some kale, some spinach. I think that's everything in there. So I'm going to pop that in my juicer. This is the juicer that I picked up. It's got a bit of fruit on the front there. That's nice. This is the juice that I picked up from Amazon. I think it was an offer for like £37 or something, which was really good. I'm really loving it. Yeah, it works really well. So I'm going to chuck all this through the juicer. I find it crazy. I just showed you all of that fruit and all of those veg, and that's how much juice it's made. But that is full of antioxidants and goodness that I'm going to chug down myself. I always put it with some ice in a nice glass, because I just feel like that makes it a bit easier to get it down with, because this just does not look very appealing to me right now, to be totally honest with you. I literally just want to drink my hazelnut iced latte and my chocolate croissant and eat my chocolate croissant. But we're being healthy queens. We're going to have a healthy morning routine for the summer. So I'm going to get that down me. I'm just going to pop it in a glass with some ice, as I said. It's got this cool little thing, the juicer. It's like a little foam separator. So you pop this in here and it's meant to sort of like separate out all the foam, all that top part. Let's see. Doesn't that just look like a glass of health? I don't know who I think I am, honestly. Me 6 months ago, juicing in my morning routine would not have come into it. It does not smell good. I'm going to be totally honest. Okay. Test time. Not for me. Let's just down it. This is the breakfast setup for this morning. That's not the healthiest breakfast, fully aware of that. I made some croissants for me and Sam yesterday and there was some left over, so I'm taking one for the team and eating those up. I've then obviously got my green juice that you saw me make, my coffee, my water, and as part of my little healthy morning routine, little new regime that I'm trying to stick to. I am having supplements every single morning. I've actually run out of the 2 other supplements that I take, but this is probably the most important one. It's like a probiotic for your gut basically, and this has had a huge impact on my acne and my skin. So I take 2 of these in the morning and 1 in the evening, and I normally do this with my breakfast.
Grapes, like the fruit.
That is pretty much it for my morning routine. After breakfast has been eaten, coffee's been drunk, I literally just plant myself in this chair and sit here for the majority of the day, to be fair, depending on the workload that I've got that day and my to-do list. This is obviously just like a typical working from home kind of day when I'm not out and about doing bits and bobs. But I basically just sit here with my emotional support water bottle, getting through a to-do list. I always, before I start my work, whack out my journal. Sam got me this for Christmas and I've absolutely loved using it this year. I've written down in every single page, every single day. I basically do like a massive to-do list every morning. So I will sit and write down everything I have to do. I'll sort of like go through my emails, and that sort of helps me to formulate this list. And then once I've got my list, I can just tick it through as I go throughout the day, and add a few bits here and there if I need to. But this is such a handy book for me. I lean on this so much. I'm such a pen to paper kind of girl. Sam's very digital, like he'll do everything online, like on his laptop he'll have notes of everything, or on his phone or anything. But for me, sitting here with a pen and this, just ticking through everything and writing notes down when I need to, it's my way of working and it works for me, and I absolutely love this book. I'm planning on getting one of these like every year, so that eventually I can sort of, I've got a pen in here somewhere, I can feel it, but I can't find it anywhere. But yeah, I'm gonna get one every single year, and look, you can see 1 to 3, 165, so obviously it's a day, it's a page a day for every single day of the year. So I'm planning on getting one of these every year, and then I can have like a collection of them maybe on a bookshelf, and I just sort of like write down notes. On some days I've like stuck some pictures in here, just like a little bit of a diary that I keep, as well as like obviously my to-do list and stuff. But I think it'll be like really interesting looking back in years to come, like what my typical day consisted of and like the type of things that I was doing in my to-do list. Just think it's quite a bit of a cute idea. But anyway, that's me done for the morning. Thank you so much for spending this morning with me. A bit of a different video for me. I'm trying to mix it up a bit and try and think of new ideas. Obviously I love filming the vlogs and putting those on, like spend a day with me or spend a couple of days with me, but I appreciate they can get a bit samey. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on any video ideas that you have. And if you did like this video, make sure you are subscribed, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I will hopefully see you in the next video.